Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we're talking about how to build a fall capsule collection at Bath & Body Works. Tomorrow we are supposed to be getting a total body care sale, so I wanted to hop on here and give you 3 fragrances that are going to build you the ultimate fall capsule collection for roughly 50 bucks, which I feel like is a great deal. That being said, if you're returning to my channel, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. We do all things Bath & Body Works, especially the body care, so if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get right on into building your collection. All right, you guys, so for this capsule collection, I picked out 3 fragrances that I believe fall into different fragrance categories. And for this collection, I did want to keep it roughly around $50. And if tomorrow at the Total Body Care sale, all of the products are priced at $5.95, you're going to be coming in right around, I think it's like $54, which is a great deal for a fall capsule collection. Now, when I'm picking into each of these 3 scents and really how I arrived at that roughly $54 cost, for each of the fragrances, I have allotted for you to pick out a fine fragrance mist, a body wash, then a moisturizer, either the body lotion or the body cream. And so that would be a combined 9 products for that $54, which is a great deal. Now, starting off with our first fragrance, I wanted to pick something warm and sweet. And really, I had 2 options here, but I first want to recommend the one that I would be more likely to pick up, and then I'll give the second option. But that fragrance is going to be Wicked Vanilla Woods. Now, Wicked Vanilla Woods really was the debut fragrance for Bath & Body Works Halloween quite a few years ago. I believe this one first came out in 2021, and it was our first full-size Halloween body care. So she has been around for a while. She did briefly not come back in 2023, but ever since then, she's been coming back as an online exclusive. So really excited to have this one in the store. As always with Bath & Body Works vanillas, I do think it's really crucial that if you can get into a store, try it on yourself, because there's something in that vanilla formula that sometimes it can smell like spoiled milk. I don't know why that happens. It has happened to me. It happened to me with the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte of 2023, as well as Vanilla Bean Noel of, I want to say, like 2024. There was just something weird in it that year, at least on me, and it gave off this really weird kind of spoiled cream smell that was just disgusting. So anytime it comes to a Bath & Body Works vanilla, I do recommend trying it out in the store to see if it happens on you. Now, this one, it says it smells like walking through a haunted forest on a sweet and spooky night, with fragrance notes of magical vanilla, glowing amberwood, and enchanted pink pepper. This fragrance, you definitely have that vanilla in it, but I think it's the amberwood and the pink pepper that make this one unique and make it shine. That amberwood, if you are familiar with Bath & Body Works amber fragrances, maybe sensual amber, maybe the new chocolate amber. Now, the new chocolate amber really does have a lot of that chocolate note in it, but it kind of has an amber undertone. If you're familiar, I think sensual amber is the best kind of one to use in this example. If you like that fragrance, this is going to be like that, amped up with vanilla with a little bit of spice from a pink pepper. The spice from the pink pepper is not necessarily like super out there. I do think this is a very wearable fragrance, and it's also not like the patchouli and Into the Night, which really overtakes the scent, making it this kind of spicy, more perfumey fragrance. That's definitely not the case, and not what I get out of this one. If anything, that pink pepper adds a very minor kind of spice note to it. So wearable. I don't even want to call it a spice note. It really just kind of makes the fragrance a bit more mature and almost like perfumey. So I really enjoy this one. The packaging is not my favorite, I will be completely honest with you, but I think what matters inside the bottle is really the most important thing, and this one is wonderful. Now, what I would recommend, kind of in line with this one, if you're not a fan of vanillas and you're looking for other kind of sweeter fragrances, I think you would really like Vanilla Cafe. Now, the big thing with Vanilla Cafe is this is a coffee fragrance, and if you watch my ranking videos, I don't drink coffee. I'm not really a huge fan of the smell of coffee, but for whatever reason, I do like this fragrance. Just, it's not something I would buy because I never want to wear it. It's very similar to pumpkin pecan waffles. I like the smell of pumpkin pecan waffles. I like that syrupy, fragrance as a whole, but as far as wearing it on myself, it's just not something I would ever pick up. So if maybe vanillas aren't your thing, but you're looking for a really nice coffee, hazelnut, creamy fragrance, Vanilla Cafe is absolutely wonderful, and I couldn't recommend that one enough. Now, the next fragrance we have, so really that Wicked Vanilla Woods or that Vanilla Cafe would really make up that more like sweet, warm fragrances. Maybe you have your vanilla, maybe you have your kind of coffee beverage. That would make up that category. The next category I wanted to look at is something that's almost like a Your Skin But Better, a fresh and clean, just a really nice wearable fragrance that if you're like, whew, the Wicked Vanilla Woods or the Vanilla Cafe is way too heavy for today, I just want something lighter, kind of like a Barely There fragrance. Think of one of those like lip balms. It's like a Your Lips But Better. This is a fragrance that I honestly believe is like a Your Skin But Better. And that one is going to be Sweater Weather. Now, Sweater Weather's packaging is absolutely phenomenal. I love this. It screams fall. I love the blue. I love the contrast with kind of that orange and red leaf on the wax seal. I think this one is absolutely stunning. And I think the scent and the product inside the bottle is equally as stunning. This one says it smells like a cool fall day in your favorite knit with notes of sun-crisped apples, autumn leaves, and orchard woods. The best way I can describe this is definitely a Your Skin But Better. It's not perfumey, it's not gourmand, it's not overly fruity, although that apple does add a nice, very subtle sweetness. It's not floral, it's not overly woodsy, it's a nice unisex, fresh fragrance. Some people do say that that woods and kind of leaves note does give it a slight cologne-y vibe, but I wouldn't categorize this one as a cologne. I would say it's a nice unisex, clean fragrance with a little bit more kind of depth and maturity. This one to me, if you would like blindfold me and give me a bunch of like luxury high-end fragrances, I don't know if I'd be able to pick that this one is from Bath and Body Works. This to me very much smells high-end and luxurious, and one of those unique, more, I guess, like luxurious high-end perfumes. I've said luxurious and high-end so many times, they don't even sound like words anymore. But really for this one, I love it. I'm so excited to pick this one up tomorrow. It's definitely something that I have my eye on, and I can't recommend it enough. Now, really the other fresh and clean fragrance that we got this year, if you want to categorize it that way, is Loft. And on me, I don't know if it's the bergamot, I don't know if it's the neroli, something in that fragrance, I'm getting like hospital linens or like hotel linens, and I'm just not vibing with it. But if you like Loft, this could be another good fragrance to sort of swap out with. Now, our last fragrance is going to be our fruity fragrance. So we had a Wicked Vanilla Woods or Vanilla Cafe, really making up those more warm. I don't want to say gourmand because I don't think Wicked Vanilla Woods is a gourmand, but they're more of your like sweet, not sugary, like your sweet fragrances, your sweet, warm, cozy, baked good kind of fragrances. And then you have the Sweater Weathers and the Lofts, which are much more of like a Your Skin But Better, fresh and clean type of fragrance. Now, the last fragrance is something fruity, so it's something fun. And here, there were a couple of good options. You had things like Champagne Apple and Honey, you had Vampire Blood, but the one that I really settled on with Goulfriend. I think Goulfriend has great seasonality and wearability. I own this one in the Mini Fine Fragrance Mist, and I can say I wear it all the time. I think it's a great fragrance, and it's very different from the other ones that we've picked out. Goulfriend says it smells bright and fruity and simply fabulous with fragrance notes of dark strawberries, ghostly peony, and spine-chilling citrus. Those strawberries, they're definitely a bright and fun fragrance, but the way they are in Goulfriend, it's a bit deeper, it's a bit more mature. They're almost like so ripe, like the strawberries where if you would cut them, they just kind of like squish. That's kind of the strawberries in this fragrance. The peony and really that floral note is just much more of an undertone, and that spine-chilling citrus brightens it a little bit. You're not smelling like, ooh, that's lemon or that's lime in the fragrance. Not at all. There's just a little bit of like a zing at the end, which I think is really nice. Now, if you're not a fan of Goulfriend, you could also try this one out with Vampire Blood. Vampire Blood is those berries. I think it's the night blooming jasmine. There's a really nice kind of variety of fragrances, and petrifying plum. I think it's red berries, petrifying plum, and night blooming jasmine. It's a nice berry fragrance. I do think that the floral is a bit more forward in that one, but that one is wildly popular. It's a lot of people's desert island fragrance. It's a lot of people's desert island fragrance, and I really don't have anything bad to say about it. But for me personally, I'm gonna go with the Goulfriend. But I know a lot of people love Vampire Blood, so I did want to say that that would be really the equivalent in this scenario. But you guys, that wraps up my kind of picks for a capsule collection for fall. You have your warm vanilla, really sweet fragrance. You have your Skin But Better, fresh and clean fragrance. And you also have a fruity fragrance. I think that all of these can be worn for a good amount of time. Your really sweet and warm fragrances, great going all the way up until like late December, honestly January. Your fruity fragrances would be perfect for now, especially if it's more like warm and hot where you are, or they'd be great for like spring and summer. And then those fresh and clean fragrances are great for now, really those introductory months into fall, the fall time, the spring as well. I think you get a lot of variety at a really good cost. But you guys, let me know what you're looking forward to at the sale tomorrow, if you'll be picking up anything, if you have a capsule collection, if you're looking to build your collection, if you're looking to stop buying so your collection's not so big. I have been at every single one of those points, so don't worry. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!